Yo, man, what's going on? It's your boy Anamezi right here, man. And I'm 1/3 of Personal Talk Podcast. You know what I'm talking about? My brothers couldn't be here today. You know what I'm saying? They, you know what I mean, kind of busy, but we going live tomorrow to talk about a lot of stuff. But look, man, I felt like this was an important subject to touch on immediately because you know what I'm saying, I really don't get into politics all like that. I really don't like care to get into politics. But let's talk about this Charlie Kirk shooting. Now, I see a lot of people, you know, saying, yo, he deserved it and he did this and he did that. Oh, he was against black people and he was against this and he was against that. All right, cool. But yo, like, what did he ever do physically to somebody to deserve to get killed, though? Like, he got shot in the neck, yo. His kids can watch that forever, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I don't agree with nothing he ever said. I've watched some clips. I've watched some segments on him. Like, literally, like, where it came up in, like, reels and stuff like that. And I've literally watched this dude give a whole half an hour spiel on stuff that I did not agree with. That I looked at him like, this dude, yeah, whatever. But also understand, yo, you don't have to like him. Like, you don't have to watch his shit. Like, what? Like, that's one thing about the internet that I don't get, right? They say somebody deserves something. They say somebody deserves to get killed. Somebody deserves to get hit. Somebody deserves this. But, like, who are y'all to say what somebody deserves? Like, I think there's only like a couple people in the world that deserves to get shot like that. Like, a child molester definitely like, they deserve all of that. Like, all of that. You know what I mean? Like, a woman molester, a woman beater. Like, I totally agree. Totally agree. I think you're a coward. I think you're a scrub, and you shouldn't even be allowed to walk on the earth. You know damn well that you can physically beat a woman, and you know you can physically and mentally manipulate a child into doing what you want them to do, which is cowardly, and you deserve that shit. Not for a motherfucker giving they views, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just gave it, like, bro, you didn't have to watch it. Like, understand that. Like, as African American people, I feel y'all. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't believe in nothing he said. Nothing. I used to look at dude like, what is he doing? You know what I'm saying? But listen to me, man. The internet is undefeated, bro. Like, cause man, dude, like, the shit that I've been seeing, the shit that I've been like reading is really ridiculous, man. And we need to rise as people, man, because we make so many excuses to talk ignorance instead of talking facts. These are the facts. This man got a family, no matter what, bro. He got kids. You feel what I'm saying? I'm from the 80s, bro, like raised in the 90s. Racism was every fucking where. Let's get that clear. Like, I've dealt with racism my whole life. My dad is black as hell from Homewood. My mom is from Germany. So I had it worse because nobody believed in biracial relationships. So imagine how my mom and my dad look, and imagine how these mud Oreo kids look. Exactly. I've been dealing with it my whole life. You know what I mean? Think about it. We in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The person 2 doors down from you is fucking racist. Real shit. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where a white girl can have a baby with a black dude and still be racist. These are facts, though. You know what I mean? Let's talk reality. We can't sit here and say a man deserves to get shot in the neck on national television or wherever it was televised at, and we're just okay with this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like, bro, assassination's been going on forever, but this is 2025, bro. Like, come on now, like, you know how many fucked up shit that y'all be thinking about, that y'all be posting, that motherfuckers don't like y'all about? Think about it. I know people want to shoot me over shit that I done said, but look, man, this is why I don't get into politics. This is exactly why, because people got views and they're strong about them. I don't care too much about politics, man. I'm for the people. You know what I mean? I'm from the people, like any type of people. It don't matter if it's from the slums to rich, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can have whatever type of view you want. We human race, bro. And we need to start treating people accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So what, he got a different view. Like, so what? Like, oh, I don't like black people. Okay, cool. Whatever. Like, we don't have to watch you then. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers always come up with these different type of stories. Like, you know what I mean? I don't understand. Killing someone just causes a difference in opinion is stupid and immature. Can't claim you're a Christian and validate this. Yeah, yo, I'm like, if that ain't real, I don't know what is, man. Lou spoke the truth, man. Like, so what, man? Like, bro, we got different views that people look at us crazy every day for. Every day. Like, think about it. You wake up and you post something on social media, Instagram, TikTok, that got somebody questioning who you are as a person. But also at the same point, you put yourself out there in order to be questioned as a person. Because if you put yourself out there, people have the right to say what they want to say, because number one is freedom of speech. Number two, they have their own opinions. They have their own feelings. They have their own everything about you. So what makes him so wrong for speaking how he wants to speak? Dog, if you don't like what he's saying, don't listen to it. Cut it the fuck off. You know how much shit is on the internet that you can watch, that you can listen to, that you can, you know what I mean? Nigga, I'll go watch the Ninja Turtles before I watch one of his speeches. Facts. I'm just saying. I go watch an episode of SpongeBob. I go fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'll watch fucking 400 filler episodes of Naruto. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to listen to him speak. But also at the same point, it's inhumane to say that a man deserves to get killed over what he views. Like, what happened to agree to disagree? Right. What happened? Like, seriously, what happened to that? I don't have to like you. You don't have to like me. Okay, we can work together, but let's agree to disagree. I don't fuck with you. You don't fuck with me. Let's keep it rocking. Let's just move on. You know what I'm saying? Look, like I said, once again, I watch a couple of dudes' things because sometimes I got my own political views and I want to see what other people, you know, what other people say on their political views. But also at the same point, nobody should get killed for what they think, man. So what? He don't like black people. So what? Black people don't like black people. Black people kill black people every fucking day and y'all got something to say. That's some real shit. Think about it. You know, never see no white dude killing no white dude on no camera. Well, except for this. I'm just talking about we do this shit every day. White people assassinate white people. Niggas kill niggas. Let's just keep it real. Like, let's not play this game. You know what I'm saying? Because us as black folks, we need to stop taking the cope out of, we need to stop taking the narrative that it's because we're black we have to feel this way. No, yo, it is not 1990, bro. It is 2025. Stop it. Cut it out. Oh, is it because I'm black? Yo, you're giving excuses to live ignorant or to think ignorant or to be ignorant. Think about, stop that shit. That's why I don't care about that Black Lives Matter and all that shit. All lives matter to me. Like, don't get me wrong. I care about the depression that we went through. Yeah, I mean, some of my ancestors is slaves. I went to ancestry.com and did all that. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. I did all my due diligence with that. But don't get me wrong. White people don't hold black people down. Black people hold black people down. That's a fact. Yeah, I mean, when you get new Jordans, it be a nigga hating on you. When you get a new truck, it be a nigga hating on you. You know what I'm saying? It be your own kind. It be really your own kind. Black on black crime is higher than white on black crime. The numbers don't lie. They don't. They don't. Big Lou, they don't. Your friend Jake, thank you very much for watching. We need more friends. Yes. We need more love. Yes. Look, your friend Jake, I'm your friend. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to us. I'm your friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what color you are. You're my friend. Yeah, I mean, I don't care what somebody's views are. You know what I'm saying? You like peanut butter, nigga, I like jelly. All right. Let's get together. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Slavery was awful, but why do we talk about like slave owners or the fact that 2% of white people had slaves, bro? Oh, you know what? You know what? I got something for you, yo. We need to talk, bro. Yeah, let's do this. Hold the line for a second, people. Give me 1 second. Hey, I'm going to add Lou to the what's it called to see his views on things because I feel as though he's very intelligent and he talks very intelligent about certain situations. You know what I'm saying? So give me 1 second. I have to not add my other. Okay. Hey, Big Lou, man, I'm gonna check your Facebook in a minute, yo. I'm gonna give you the invite. Yeah, man, but I'm telling you, like, this shit right here, man. Hey, man, if you rocking with me, man, like and subscribe. Hey, I just put the StreamYard link into your shit. You know what I mean? Into your inbox on Facebook. But yeah, man, like, yeah, man, but we need to stop this shit, yo, as people. Fuck black people, fuck white people, fuck all that shit. We need to stop this as people, bro. Yeah, I'm saying, oh, we don't like him because he said this, and we don't like him because he said that. So what? So the fuck what? So what? You don't have to watch him. Have you ever turned on a song that you didn't like, motherfucker? Think about it. Have you ever turned on a song you didn't like? Like, who? Let me search up a song I don't like. So wait a minute. So you mean to tell me our race, our kind, would jump on the internet, go on a Charlie Kirk video, right? Why pull it up, even though they don't like it, just to judge it? If that's the case, then we need something better to do. If that's the case, go find something else better to do. There's a million. Hey, yo, just the same way there's a million and thousand ways of dying, there's a million other things to do other than that shit. right there. There's a million and one things other to do because at the end of the day, bro, like we need to stop this as people. And I'm talking like not even just the black people, not the white people. Let me see. My bad. Yeah, it says. Yeah, you should have got it, bro. It's there now. Check it. Check your what's it called? There you go. Check it. But yeah, as people, man, as people, like, dog, we are dumb and ignorant, man. You know what I'm saying? And for real, it's white and black people that divide us constantly. Constantly. It just ain't white people. It's black people too. We constantly divide each other. For what? We poop and pee the same. We do not live by a different creed. We might live by a different set of rules. Don't get that fucked up. Because we do. I've dealt with, you know what I mean, certain type of people that we dealt with different type of rules and different ethnicities. Yes, we live by different cultures. But also at the same point, we do not, and I repeat, we do not look at people how we should look at people, bro. Like, what do you say? Misery loves company. Ain't that the motherfucking truth? It do. All right, I'm going to add one of my friends, my good friends that I went to school with, somebody I grew up with, you know what I'm saying, to the motherfucking stream yard, man. I love him to death. That's my dog, my partner, Big Lou. What's up, Big Lou?
What's going on, big homie? How are you?
Oh, man, you know, same old shit, different baby white trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. You know it. You know it.
Yes, sir.
So, you know what I mean? You've been my good friend for years and years and years. Since lunch tables, nigga, since Magic Trade Day, trying to look up.
Yeah, ripping, kicking beats on the cafeteria table.
Yeah, facts. Hey, man, I respect your mindset a lot, man. So, you please just tell me your views on this, man. You know what I'm saying?
So I've been watching Charlie Kirk for years, actually. I watch everybody, people I agree with, people I disagree with. I think you gotta get information from all sides and then find that happy medium and say, all right, where does my morality align with what they're saying? And no matter Democrat, Republican, no matter conservative, liberal, regardless, I can find things that I agree with and disagree with on both sides.
Right.
And because of that, it allows me to say, you know what, let me take a step back and be objective. Let me see the agenda on both sides and then pick it apart and then align with whoever I align with. It's not about even alignment. That's the problem. I think too many people are focused on like, yo, we have to agree. No, you don't. You just got to get the information. But the problem I have with is when, my bad, I'm on my nighttime walk, bro. I go do cardio late at night.
Hey, handle your business.
You know, this is
you over here looking like. Yeah, hey, look, man, you over there looking like Rambo. You like, hey, it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Do your thing.
But I say that to say because a lot of the times people think that you have to agree. No, we don't, bro. It's like, yo, you could be a Browns fan, I could be a Steelers fan, but we both love football. So the common denominator is football. Why can't we just agree to disagree on who we think is our favorites? I think the same in politics. The problem is that even if somebody say I'm hardcore Democrat, right? They give the Democrats excuses for their fuck ups. Instead, so it's like, all right, are you patriotic? Are you pro USA? Or are you just pro Democratic USA? And the fucked up part is that this country is a republic. It's not a democracy. And it's in the Pledge of Allegiance. It's in the Pledge of Allegiance. Yes. We've been saying it since kindergarten. You know what I mean? But when it comes to maybe somebody might say something I disagree with. Okay, cool. Then I have a responsibility to analyze it and think, all right, why are they saying it? And if they're saying it for a valid reason, then I got to be like, even though I disagree with you, all right, I got you. I know why you're saying that. I know why you feel that way. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a murderer. I'm not. But if you break in my house and my girl is there, my kid is there, and I got a gun, what you think gonna happen?
Ain't no doubt. Motherfucking doubt.
The reason for the murder is different, but it's still murder. You get what I'm saying?
It's still murder. Yeah.
So my thing with Charlie Kirk, if you really, really listen to him, and I've watched and I'm not exaggerating, hundreds of hours on him, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee 30% of what he said you'll agree with. And a lot of stuff you'll disagree with. And that's cool. But we can agree to disagree. But this thing where you're saying, oh, I'ma kill him. Like when did politics become this popular? Like, think about it, bro.
Right.
I,
Hey, Kaylee says something interesting. Israel's have committed 40 war crimes since 1967. Geneva Human Room Stature. I don't know nothing about that. but what I will say is, but see that this is where the tables are turned, because it's like you're knowledgeable about that. We're not so knowledgeable. So you're actually putting us up on game. Doesn't necessarily mean that we disagree or agree, but we fuck with you for even coming here. We have a common denominator. You see what I'm saying? You see what Big Lou's talking about?
Absolutely. And the thing about it is, bro, it's like, all right, when you go over history, right, and you start using current opinions based off of historical events, then you're ignoring the evolution of said country, right? Let's say Israel at that time was doing fucked up shit. And let's say they changed. Are we going to ignore the growth there? Like, we had slavery, right? But like I said in my post, are we going to ignore the black slave owners? Are we going to ignore that only the rich white people had slaves and not the 98% that didn't? So is your racism valid if I told you 98%? I guarantee you 98% of niggas you know don't even like you. Guaranteed.
Ain't that the truth? That's real shit, yo.
Bro, guaranteed. So if I say 98%,
hey, yo, let me ask you this. And
yes,
as
sir.
a black American man that went to a predominantly mixed school with me,
Yep.
who hated on you more?
Niggas. All day. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, and you know I've been a bouncer for 24 years, right?
Right.
I can count on one hand how many fights I've been in with white people.
Me too. Fuck, yo, and you know me. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's get this out the way. You know me.
I know you.
I fought all the time in school.
All the time.
So and most of them, and matter of fact, 95% of them were what?
Niggas. So the question is that why don't we have any built up racism for the niggas that had slaves, the niggas that cause us hell, the niggas that, like, why not? I'm not saying, there aren't racist white people. I'm not saying that, but I'm not going to neglect racism as a whole as if black people are immune
and not talk about our race. Right. We can.
So, like, I give that stat and I say, 98% of white people didn't have slaves. And when you ask people how do they feel about that, they have nothing to say. Nothing to say. So I'm like, well, then how do you validate what you feel? Currently today, there's not a human being on this planet that was alive during slavery. Not one. So y'all niggas never felt that shit, ever. You didn't, your grandma didn't, none of y'all did it. And I'm not saying we should ignore it, bro. We should ignore it. It was a stain on our history.
No, we went through racism, yeah, for sure, because we're from that era where it just was turning, like it just was going to that, like, white only paths was like in the 70s, nigga. We just now came in through the back. You feel what I'm saying? Pause. But what I'm saying is what we're missing as people is everybody wants to divide, because see, there's a difference between racism and stereotypical. There's a big difference in that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Racism is, I hate this white person. I hate your skin. I hate milk and magnesia. I hate all that shit. Right? Stereotypical is saying white people put salt and pepper on everything and don't use garlic powder. That's stereotypical. That is not racist.
My question is, I've met some racist people, like met them. Like I've met some people who told me literally I was the only black person they ever liked in their life. Like I had that. I dated a Cambodian girl in college, and she told me all we know about black people is what we see on TV. I was like, damn, we look fucking bad. Like, we look bad, bro. We just athletes and drug dealers and rappers. And I was like, yo, real shit. So then I asked a racist person who was wealthy too. He's a multimillionaire, and I was good friends with him. I said, let me ask you a question. If somebody could double your business, from a business perspective, but they just so happen to be black, would you deny said business? They said no. I said, okay, so you mean to tell me you're only circumstantially racist? You know what I mean? Like, imagine.
Hold on. Let's just call it what it is. Pick and choose racism. Pick and choose. Pick and choose.
They only pick and choose when they're around other races and they can rant together because misery loves company. Let's be real. Yeah. And then the other thing was, I asked them, I said, yo, if you was in a hospital and you needed a liver, a heart transplant, are you checking what race that liver comes from? Are you checking what? I'm just asking because I'm a healthy 6'2" black guy and I got a strong liver. If you want my liver, I can save your life. You gonna deny it because I'm chocolate? I don't think so. I don't think so. I got the liver you want. I'm sorry.
Man, look, man, no, for real, man, because the viewpoints of this is relative to everything that's going on today. Right. With this Charlie Kirk thing, everybody I done seen post after post. Oh, he said black people this, black people that, black people this. Who the fuck said you had to watch that shit? Who who said that you can literally? Okay, I'm in battle rap. I'm a producer. I do a lot of things when it comes down to internet, right?
Right.
I know from an intelligence standpoint, people only got a 6 to 10 second attention span. Mm-hmm. If something does not catch your attention, you move the fuck on.
Right. Right.
If you don't like what he's saying,
stop listening.
Where are you watching it? You gonna eat Brussels sprouts? You don't like it, bro?
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna say this, and I agree with you, bro. And you're right. If I don't like Brussels sprouts, I'm not eating them. But I do like Brussels sprouts. I'm weird.
I fuck with them. I
wear like that, bro. You put some garlic parm seasoning on them, the bitches fire. So, my question would be, it's like I always ask people, like, especially with politicians or anybody. First of all, everybody's forgetting the fact that y'all realize that nigga was paid to be there. They invited him. He made 6 figures to do that speech, and it was his constituents who invited him. So he went amongst his peers who said, hey, listen, we want to hear you. We know you're going on tour. We want to hear your perspective and what you got to say. So are we mad enough for going and get the bag? Like, bro, if I told you I'm going to pay you 6 figures to do a battle rap around at an away game in a city where you go to that, you going to go.
I'm going.
Bro, exactly. Bro, they paid this man 6 figures in front of his wife and 2 children to give that speech. So one bad apple out of the 20,000 people that was there messed it all up and want to do something all because you disagree with them. Come on, stop it.
Yeah, like, do I agree with anything he's been saying? No.
But hold on. I guarantee you, I could give you a quote of his you would agree with. And I can give you a quote you would hate.
All right. So give me one and give me one. Let's see. Pitch me a fastball.
He thinks the foundation of setting your morale for life is the family unit.
Ooh.
Again, bro, this goes back to, I'm not saying he doesn't say things I disagree with. I'm not saying that. This is like Trump. Like, a lot of people hate Trump. Okay, cool. It's popular to hate Trump. I say, okay, cool. If you hate Trump, right, but he does something good for the country, you gonna be mad? I just want to know. And then somebody told me, hold on, bro. Somebody said to me, and I gave them facts. I said, this is not my opinion. This is facts. They said, all right, well, he hasn't done nothing good. I said, okay, cool. Are you familiar with the CPI report? It's the Consumer Product Index Report. If you Google it, government CPI report, it's a daily live report. It tells you the interest rates of all different industries live, okay? You can go back and look at Joe Biden's last 4 months and what the interest rate was. It was 9.8%. Currently, as of this morning, it's 2.3%. Are you mad that interest rates went down? That's all I want to know. The NASDAQ has had 4 record highs in April and June. I just want to know, are you mad that happened? Because if you are, your hate for Trump is greater than the success of the country. And that's a fact. And I don't even like Trump. But if the there's niggas at work I hate, but them niggas is hard workers.
Yeah, and I'll work with them.
That's how I view Trump. It's like, bro, you're the president. All right, you won. I got it. I
Yeah.
want you to succeed. If you fuck up, I'm gonna call you out. If you do some
Yeah.
crazy shit, I'm gonna call you out.
Hell
But
yeah.
if you do something good, I'm gonna acknowledge it. That's
Right.
all. I think people aren't objective, bro. They're just circumstantially concerned, and I don't like circumstantial concern. I don't like that. That drives me
No,
nuts.
no. This is the biggest problem, Lou. People use color and money to
Mm-hmm.
act ignorant.
Facts.
That's the
Until we're flashy about it. When you meet, think about it, bro.
Talk that shit, Lou.
Bro, and all the rappers, 360 deals and this and that, they allocate money for their jewelry. Why? Them niggas gotta pay that shit. Jewelry. So that means they want you to create the persona that draws in more customers. It's not because, oh, we care that you wealthy or we give. No, we don't want to see a broke rapper. We don't. We don't. Let's be honest, bro. But listen, we all know J. Cole got bread, but that nigga don't floss. But we know he got bread. We know he got bread.
Right. You got bread, bro.
I'm just saying, like, we cherished the wrong things, bro.
Yes.
We cherished niggas can wear fake jewelry and get away with it and get clout. You know what I mean? Like Tyrese went on Breakfast Club and said, I got $20 earrings off of Amazon. And nobody said a fucking word. Because nobody doubted it. They all thought that they were real.
Right.
So he said it. He said it.
Because it looks great on a person that you don't know is really fronting. Like that's just like the dude in the projects with the Bentley. You don't know he's in the projects until you actually see him go to bed at night. Like you don't see it.
I see so many people who got vehicles that are worth more than their house in the projects, bro.
Yeah, and that's ass backwards, bro. Like you can't do that, bro. You cannot do that. Like if your car costs more than your house, you live ass backwards. You need to be shot. Like you need to be shot. Like
I was in Homewood on Frankstown, bro, and there's a brand new Escalade outside this house that I looked it up on Zillow. The house was worth $30K, bro. There's a brand new Escalade out front of that. Now, you mean to tell me that person's priorities ain't straight? I'm just saying, and I know for a fact they live there. It's not like they're flipping it.
But you're the true definition of that. Because look at you, when you was in like middle school and shit, you didn't look as big as you did.
Nah, but see, the thing is, bro.
Hold on. But let me finish. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
But what I'm saying is, you'd rather feel good than look it.
Absolutely. Well, I want both, but you're right. I'll say this.
Would you rather feel good or look good?
Oh, feel good for sure.
Like, come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. And that's the problem with our community. We rather feel good. We rather look good than feel good. Because people we paint over our trials and tribulations and our ignorance with flashy shit.
Absolutely. But I will say this. Also, too, whenever you see somebody from our community and they grind and they succeed and they go to a level that, you know, most other people won't be willing to put in that kind of work, they discredit it. That's the first thing they do is discredit. Bro, you know how many steroid accusations I done got because of where I was in high school when I was 147 pounds and then I got to 250. But I'm like, y'all forget, I got 28 years of lifting in.
Yeah.
Y'all forget, I went to school to become a dietitian and a 5-time certified trainer. Like, y'all forget I played 5 sports. Like, y'all forget. Yeah, so when I see people now, it's like, yo, where did that name come from? Big Lou, like it's an ego thing. It's not. Like, bro, I earned that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, people see me now, and I want them to see me like as a finished product. Like, yo, that's 28 years of work. Not, oh, that's steroids, or oh, that's he's a jock, he's a this, or he's always been that way. I haven't always been that way. I was in the mud, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I look like, bro. Yeah. I got made fun of because of how skinny I was. So I said, you know what?
Hey yo, I done had to stand up for you a couple times, like real shit. Like,
you did.
Like don't play with my nigga, bro. Beat the fuck out you out here. Real shit.
And it's wild because I never thought that I would change the way I did, but I said, you know what? I know I got the work ethic and I got the moral, but I'm the same dude, bro. I'm the same dude. Like, bro, if you call me up, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Coming, regard like, and niggas don't know you got that insurance policy. Like niggas don't know. Like I'm that nigga in the staple. Like you said, you got that crazy motherfucker in the staple. That like, yo, this nigga. I'm only calling Lou because I know shit's about to get real. Like
Yeah.
that's me.
Right.
But I'm a
Right.
phone call away, fam, and niggas don't know. And there's no arrogance behind it.
But this is the thing though, and this goes back to the the Charlie Kirk shooting, right?
Right,
You said I have that insurance policy, just like I got a lot of other insurance policies.
right.
But if you really enjoy and love your people the way you say you do, you wouldn't get into nothing to jeopardize them. That's the point.
Absolutely.
That's the
Absolutely.
point. Like I would look, everybody knows me as yo, this nigga funny, he cool, but don't get on his bad side. He will fight, he will shoot, he will do all that. The thing is with me though, right? As an older man, as a person that has kids, we have to stop being ignorant. We got to stop.
Absolutely.
We have to stop using our race as a cop out to be stupid, bro.
Can I tell you something? Why we do that? And it's one word, bro.
What is it?
Comfortability. There's comfort in that mindset because the worst thing you can do to somebody is give them a valid reason to feel the way they feel. If they have validity, there's comfortability there. So they're going to hold on to that. They're going to hold on to it, bro, as long as they can. All they're doing is searching for more excuses. That's it. We're searching for more excuses. The problem is whenever we get away from the excuses, like, we wanted a black president. We wanted a black president. We got one. We got Obama. This, man, we only had one. We only had one. We need two. You know what I mean? Like, we need a female. We're gonna have a female in there, right? And then it's gotta be a black female. Okay, we're gonna get that. And this one, you know what? We only had one female. We only had one. It's always gonna be the next excuse. And
hold on. Perfect excuse. White cop pulls over black man. License and registration.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Here's my license and registration. You got a blunt in the ashtray, and your car smells like super weed. He asks you, excuse me, sir, have you been smoking weed tonight? You say, yeah. That gives the cop probable cause to go and search your shit.
Yep.
So when he tells you to get out the car, what's your excuse?
You don't have one. You don't have one.
No. It's because I'm black.
It's because I'm black.
It's because I'm black. It's not the blunt in your ashtray.
Right.
It has nothing to do with the blunt in your ashtray. It has everything to do with your skin color, though, right?
Right. And let me tell you something, too. I will say this, that I think there's a perspective that people don't think about as well when they get pulled over, right? You're angry that you got pulled over for whatever reason, right? And you, even if you want to pull the race car, what you're not understanding is that once the cop asks you for license and registration and you give him any attitude, immediately he's on alert. He's looking for probable cause to use a weapon. Maybe, and it might escalate, but he's on alert from the
Hey, Lou, let me answer this real quick. A racist died today. Shrugs. Let me ask you a question. What did that racist do to any black people to harm anybody or put anybody in the dirt? Because the racists I know, the people that I grew up with, they throw rocks at you and hit you with sticks and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And really fuck you over. He's just a motherfucker with a mouth. You worried about a person with a mouth. This is a human being that had kids. His kids gotta go on the internet every day from the time that they live to the time that they die and view their daddy getting shot in the neck. How you feel about that? What about them kids?
And their mom witnessed it. So we okay with that?
Yeah, like we okay with this? Like as human beings, are we okay?
Hold on, let's be honest. Let's talk about the thousands of people that purchased tickets to see him. Those people paid to see him. That's like you going to a Steeler game and you see a Steeler get shot on the field or get hurt on the field.
That's traumatizing. That's PTSD.
Exactly. So now all those people who were his supporters who paid him six figures to be there saw that.
Kids.
But remember, we Christians though, right? We Christians. Or are we just Democrats? Like, what's? I just want to know: are we more Democrats or are we more Christians? Because if you're Christian and you're okay with this shit, like I heard somebody say, "Oh, I hope Trump would die." I was like, "Why?" What do you gain from that? No president has ever been killed like that during their term, other than Kennedy. But you okay with that? Like, but you're a Christian. You're a good person. Your morals are aligned. I just want to know. I don't gotta like the dude. That's cool. But I don't want death for nobody. That's not in my heart, bro. It's not my
Look at the obviously he can't physically harm nobody. That's just unethical. People use their mouth for their position of power to be racist. That is called freedom of speech, brother.
he has a right to he has a right to be racist because at the end of the day, the freedom of speech does not say freedom of speech as long as you agree with me.
They're free. Hold on, but there is. Hold on, but just Jordan, just to let you know, there is something called a hate crime. You are not allowed to do anything to somebody because of the color of their skin. You will multiply your sentence by 10 for sure in the court of law.
Yep.
Like these are facts. These are facts. So what I'm saying to you is, who cares if he's racist? There's a person 2 doors down from you that's racist right now.
Oh, okay. Let's ask this. Let me ask you this, bro. Do they like agreed racism? Here's what I mean. If they hate white people and you hate white people and they agree with you, are you not both racist? Or we just hate the racists that hate against your color?
Republican Party flip all the time, and they do.
They do.
Nobody's disagreeing with you. Nobody.
Dude, I just want to understand. Do the followers of the people? Do the people know how the parties were started? Does anybody know the history behind it?
Talk to them.
Can I give a lesson real quick?
Talk to them. Talk to them.
Congress was all one party, bro. It was all one party. Okay. How the party split was over slavery. Okay. One side wanted to keep slavery. The other side wanted to abolish slavery. Okay. And you can guess which side wanted which, but I'm gonna tell you in a second. One of the senators,
Democrats wanted to abolish slavery.
No. The Democratic Party wanted to keep slavery. The Republicans wanted to abolish slavery.
Oh, that's controversial.
Bro, listen, hold up. It gets worse. A Democratic senator killed a Republican senator on the House floor. He clubbed him to death in order to make sure they had one less vote. Do your research.
Damn.
The head of the KKK, Democrat. I'm just saying, the KKK was founded on Democrats. It was not Republican. It makes absolute no sense that the Democratic Party, and if we listen to LBJ, who said we'll get the Negroes voting Democrat for the next 200 years, and we vote Democrat at the 90% clip. Let's look it up. Bro, the Democrats wanted to keep slavery. The Republicans wanted to abolish slavery. And that's facts. That's not my opinion. So I want to know, with these new Democrat, supporters, how do they feel about history? Because you want to talk about slavery, when you attach it to political parties, it doesn't work your favor.
It don't.
And I'm not Democrat or Republican, bro. I'm registered independent. I'm registered independent on the books, but I'm objective. I look at both parties and I say, who does what? Who's actually doing shit? Who's just saying shit? What's your motive? What do you gain from it? Like, I know their salaries, bro. You make $175K a year, but Nancy Pelosi's worth hundreds of millions. What are we talking about? Dude, listen. A lot of the Democrats hated the reciprocal tariffs, right? Look up 1996 Nancy Pelosi reciprocal tariffs. She gave a speech on the Congress floor. It was a Democratic idea.
Damn.
Like, what are we going to talk about? Because everything that they say about Trump, I'm going to be honest with you. And again, I don't like the dude, but Trump was a Democrat. People forget that. Trump also was Oprah Winfrey's last guest on her hit show, and Oprah sent him a letter asking him to be his first VP, his first term. But we don't know. We ain't talking about that, though, right? Because we got Meg Thee Stallion twerking on stage with Kamala Harris. We ain't talking about that, though, right?
The man that died today says slavery was better for black people because there was less crime. What are you talking about? Yo, listen to me. And shout out to you, Jordan. But listen, we never said we agreed with what he said. Like we never agreed to
Never
that.
said that. But bro, he's not putting the full context to that statement as well. The reason the second half of that statement was this. He was going sheer numbers. He looked at the numbers of crimes that were committed during that time and today. That's why he said that. I'm not saying he's right or wrong, but he added more context to it, and he's not adding that. Watch the full video, bro. People gotta watch the full videos, yo. They watching clips.
Yeah.
We gotta stop watching clips. Again, I'm not saying he's right. I'm just saying that was fully what he said.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, Christino. Yeah, yo, people haven't called me that in years. I got $100,000 house. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. My parents were crackheads. I came up, so you can't call me that no more. Okay. That doesn't mean they deserve to die. No, it doesn't. No, nope. It doesn't. And that's the whole point of this video. We're not sitting here talking about we agree or disagree with anybody. You are entitled to your views. But what I am saying is nobody deserves to die off of stupid shit. Yeah, I mean that you can just click off of. You know what I'm saying? But it was pointless to say.
It was not pointless to say. It adds context, bro. Jordan don't want to add context. I'm just saying you got to add context whenever you're reintroducing a new story to followers who don't know the story. You got to add the full context. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like nobody deserves to freaking die. Like, come on, man. How you validate that a father or two with a wife he's been married to 4 years who lives a Christian lifestyle and you say he should die just because of what he politically agrees with? I guarantee you don't know 90% of what your friends politically agree with or family. Book it.
That's true. That's true. That is true because there'll be some people that are Buddhism, there's some people that are Christians, some people that are Catholics, and you don't know unless you ask. That's a fact. That's
bro, how many of them actually follow the faith? Bro, I be seeing people in the club and then the next morning they're in church. I'm like, I just saw you 5 hours ago.
No, there'll be people in the church having babies with the deacon's daughter. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. Like, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Ooh, Jordan, we got a debate going on in the chat. Hey, Jordan, who the fuck says slaves word in slave? What are you trying to prove? Hey, yo, I like that. Hey, Jake, man. Yeah, yo, that's what I'm talking about. I like that. I'm talking about Charlie making a statement that was pointless. There was a lot of statements that we don't agree with as black people. We're not supposed to agree with.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we click the fuck off. That's the point. Like, when we scroll up and we see this nigga start talking, be like, this is kind of interesting. Well, black people and da-da-da-da. All right, peace out, yo. You shouldn't even be talking about black people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What he said? Context makes everything understandable. That's like removing a verb from the sentence. Then it's just a verb, but we just don't even talk about the action that's associated with it. No, facts.
That's facts.
No, that's facts.
That's facts. My point is this, bro. How do you critique somebody that if you don't listen to them first? Like, yeah, we might scroll through the bullshit, but it's after we done known what he was already about. Yeah. But if you don't know shit about him and you just seen a clip or some bullshit, I'm sorry, you're not qualified to critique the man until you watch the whole shit or you watch more information. You gotta watch it, bro. Like, bro, let me ask you a question. Before you battle somebody, you study the fuck out of them.
Study like shit.
You gotta be qualified to rap against them. That's all I'm saying. Like Charlie, yes, 90% of what he say, I don't like. There's a 10% I can find some shit. I'm like, I get it. I get it. Like I understand. You know what I mean?
Oh, jeez.
Shouldn't even talk about black people, bro. That's the fucking problem there. Why can't we talk about black people? I just want to know.
Y'all we're black people. We're black. We're black people.
Hold up. I did my ancestry. I'm Nigerian to the core. Like, I'm not black. I can't talk about what I am, right? Bro, How dumb does that even sound, bro? That's an uneducated answer, bro. And how do you get better unless you talk about where your
Your
current state is?
mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Talk
stop it.
about your mistakes, man.
Those are those are people who are content. They're not focused on growth. They're
And
not.
to be honest, we're talking about black people because that's what Charlie Kirk liked to place a lot of his speeches around,
And
which he can't properly, intelligently speak on black people because he's not a black person.
it's not even just that, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, because we all know some white people that spend more time around black people than some black people do. I'm gonna say this. He
Hey,
don't
yo,
he,
shout out to my nigga Justin Lott, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
for
Shout out
sure.
to Justin Lott.
Right. But I'm saying, like, he don't spend time around them. He didn't immerse himself amongst black people to speak about that. But like, we all had like that Eminem version in the hood. We all had white people that we kicked it with that was like, come on, bro. Like, it was so bad. It was like, if that nigga said the N-word, I'd be mad, but I let it slide a little bit. You know what I mean? We all had some of them. Come on, man. I'm
That's
just
what I'm
saying.
saying. Hold
I'm
on.
not white, but I can talk about white people.
Look, look, my mom's from Germany and my dad from Homewood. I could talk about both.
There
How
you
about
go.
that?
There
How
you
about
go.
that? How about that? My mom is white as hell. My mom whiter than some of y'all that's on here right now.
Right.
That's a
So
fact.
So what about, so you a hybrid? I call them hybrids. You a hybrid. My god kids is like that. They can say
See?
both. Ain't
Yeah.
nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing wrong
facts.
with it, bro. What I don't like is Obama's a hybrid, but we don't talk about that. We call him the first black president. That
And
nigga
he's
50,
not.
he 50% white. And
That
ain't nothing
nigga,
wrong with it.
that nigga damn near Jesus.
Bro. Bro. Come on now.
Like for real.
Can you imagine if Obama had long hair? Jesus.
Nah,
Like,
somebody say here you go. Hey Jordan, what you saying here you go for? I mean, what I'm saying is, look, we're talking about the depression of us as black folks. Like we're actually like we're naming our faults.
some people don't want to come to the front of the congregation, bro. They just don't. But then if you ask them, say, hey, listen, tell me what black people could do better. They ain't gonna say nothing. They ain't got nothing to say.
Hey, Jordan, let me ask you this question. What is something that you don't like? Name me one thing that you don't like. Just one. And post it in the chat for me. Name one and I wanna like honestly hear your answer.
Is Jordan black?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
Jordan, if
think
you
he
black,
is. I think he is. I think
name
he
something
is.
about black people, please, that you don't like and that we can improve on. I just want to know. Is it bad that I think you can discuss whatever race you want as long as you do with respect and grace? There's a difference between racism. Hold on, man. What do you mean respect and grace? So now there's parameters to talk about it? Bro, have you ever heard rich white people talk about poor white people? Because it's ugly. It's ugly. I'm just saying. Is that racist? I just want to know.
Hold on.
Man,
Okay, so something you don't lack is a lack of accountability. So let me ask you this question, right? Let me
yes,
ask
sir.
you this question. No, I'm asking Jordan.
Okay.
So pause when I say this, right? So say if you don't pick up something in your house, right? Lack of accountability. If you don't pick up like the clothes in your house, right? And you know your woman don't like that, right? And she comes back and yells at you and be like, yo, you done left clothes around here for 3 weeks. And she goes and cheat on you. Is she wrong?
Ooh.
Is she wrong?
Mm.
Is she wrong? Because she going to a nigga that knows how to pick up his clothes. That's accountability.
He
Because
gonna
just
say
because
yeah. He gonna say yeah. He gonna say because that was extreme. Cheating is extreme. That's what he gonna say.
he said, good question. Right. That's all I'm yelling. But what I'm saying is he's racist. We know this. You're not speaking nothing that we don't know. But what I'm saying is you don't have to watch him. You don't have to click on him. You can
Right.
there's a billion things to do, nigga. There's Netflix, there's Paramount, there's Tubi, there's motherfucking what's it called? X, there's Instagram, there's TikTok. There's so many people putting out content. Rather than you just watching one person's content and judging them and saying they deserve to die because you don't like their viewpoint.
I think the better statement is, I think you're weird for tuning into somebody you don't like.
We're
Why you watching?
both.
Why you watching?
Yeah.
Like, are you watching to hate?
Right. Hey, yo, I said that shit too, yo. I said that. I said that shit too.
I just want to know. Like, would you go to one of his speeches to boo, to talk shit? You saw him go outside and touch grass, and my mama would say.
Nah, man. I just feel as though what I'm saying is though, you're not saying nothing that we agree with you, bro. I don't fuck with him neither, but I also didn't watch him neither.
Right.
I seen one clip and was like, yeah, this shit ain't for me. I'm out. Like, but a person don't deserve to die because he don't like a certain thing. Okay, just because we're black, he wasn't in no position of power to change anything for black people. Let's
Nope.
keep it real. He
Nope.
wasn't in no position of power to change anything for us. So why do we hate this man so much? For what?
Bro, I think I got an answer for that. And I don't agree with it, but I think I got an answer for that. This man was able to gain a following with no power, sheerly off his opinion. Think about that. So he exposed a demographic of a population of the country who thought like he thought without any power. He's not even a mayor, a councilman. He's nothing. This dude made a ton of money getting on YouTube, giving his opinion, and people agree with him. And that's why people want to shut that. They want to shut it down. They're like, it's like a trust fund baby versus somebody who got it out the mud and became rich. You know what I mean? Like, he got the clout, he got the following, he got all of that grassroots.
Hey, Jake in here killing Jordan, yo. I ain't gonna lie. He in here destroying him. He said he didn't even go to college.
No, he did it.
That's
No.
what I'm saying. But see, that's what I'm saying, though. You know what I mean? Like, hey, Jordan, man, we rock with you, man. What I'm saying is, bro, like, just because your viewpoints are your view, but you're shooting. So somebody should shoot you for your comment in the chat right now, right?
Ooh.
You deserve that? Do
Nope.
you deserve that? I don't think you do, bro. You know what I mean? So even though you have a articulate way of thinking and to say, oh yeah, he hates black people. All people that hate black people should die. Bro, just don't listen to it. That's all you got to do is not listen to it.
That's it. That's it. Let him enjoy his following and do what he do, but we don't got to follow it. But to actively go out your way, think about it like this. You let somebody with no power piss you off to where you morally said he deserves to die?
Yo, it's so funny because Memphis Bleak was on Drink Champs, right? And he said the realest shit I ever heard in my life. He said, yo, if you get into the public or the internet or in a position of power where you gain a lot of followers and you let somebody on the internet that you have no significance with and you never going to meet in your life get under your skin, you's a fucking lemon head. You know why? Because there's niggas in your neighborhood that done said way more disrespectful shit than them niggas on the internet. He said, yo, we used to race like the first one to the store, mom sucked dick. Hey, yo, if he ain't being so honest about that, that is very true and honest, yo. We have said some ignorant shit to our friends, yo. Trust me.
Absolutely.
Just,
like, you know what's craziest? Like, and that's such a true statement, bro. But it's like, it shows your weakness. You actually expose your like, why are you that sensitive? When you get into a public, or you become a public figure, right? You know what goes into that. You know, people, half the world gonna hate you, half the world gonna love you.
Right,
so
right.
You think you gonna go into that space and get away with everybody? You think everybody gonna love you? And then, I'm gonna snap back at everybody who hate me. That's dumb, bro. That's just dumb, bro. That's dumb.
Hey, look, man, this is another episode of It's Personal Talk Podcast. Like, subscribe. Hey, Big Lou, man, I appreciate you coming on, bro. Like, anytime. I really do.
Anytime, bro. I gotta get on a sports section. I'm my bad about last night. I gotta get on a sports segment, bro.
No doubt.
We
No
gotta talk
doubt.
sports, fam.
Hey,
My
look,
bird.
everybody like, subscribe, and share, please, man. It's personal, man. Shout out to Big Lou, man. We out for sure.